Dark Shadows. This is the usual Tim Burton film. You know, like Tim Burton type characters, a creepy house, and an eccentric family. This movie has some really fantastic casting. Johnny Depp stars in this movie, who's a freaking collaborator of Tim Burton's, and he wears makeup to bring life to Barnabas Collins. Michelle Pfeiffer's in this movie, Mommy. Chloe Grace Moretz, Rorschach. I instantly recognize my man. That actor was born to play Rorschach. He looks exactly like the comics. And Beatrix from Harry Potter. I mean, it's not my type of movie, but I can see the appeal to like my niece or nephew. Or like teenage goth girls trying to be edgy. Or adults who like, I don't know, like these kind of movies. The highlight of the movie was Johnny Depp's acting. I mean, his performance was fantastic as usual. His performance as an eccentric vampire from the Victorian age, navigating the 1970s hippie America, was a lot of fun to watch. But that kind of gets old after a while. I guess I was hoping for more depth and drama and action, but I never got any of that. And after the first 40 minutes, I was just begging the movie to end. I felt like there were lots of plot holes and unnecessary stuff. Like, it's revealed in the last 15 minutes that Hit Girl is a werewolf. Like, why? Just to help Barnabas fight the villain of the movie? I don't know, and honestly, I don't care. I really didn't enjoy this movie. I mean, I enjoyed like maybe the first 30 minutes, because it kind of sets up, you know, that creepiness, that Tim Burton-esque type film. But by the end, it just felt like a chore to watch it. The only thing I did enjoy, like I mentioned earlier, was Johnny Depp, which goes without saying, and Tim Burton's visual style. It was eccentric, dark, and moody, yet pleasing to the eye at the same time. As usual with a Tim Burton movie. I mean, it's hard to see what the target audience was, honestly, because it's not a kid's movie because there's lots of sexual innuendos, and it's too childish to be an adult's movie. I was just honestly confused. If I'm not mistaken, it's based off a gothic soap opera from like the 60s, but that doesn't mean that this movie had to be boring. You know? Like, I really like how it set up the story in the beginning. Like, Johnny Depp's character living in the 1700s and his character getting cursed because of a love triangle. That was really cool to watch. Like, I really enjoyed the backstory to Johnny Depp's character. How he was an esteemed person from a royal family and gets cursed by this witch who was profoundly in love with him, but Johnny Depp didn't feel the same way. So then his real love dies and he becomes Barnabas Collins, the vampire. That was cool. And then like him starting to live in the 70s was cool too, but then it just got boring, like I mentioned earlier.
Gotta go to sleep, shut off the light, cause I work all night, and I sleep all day. Let's bring it, when you feel defeated.